Hey everybody, it's Kayla and welcome back to another book read. Today is Wednesday, December 1st. So welcome to December and welcome to the holiday season. I know I'm excited. It's my favorite time of the year. I love getting to spend, you get Thanksgiving with the family, and then I feel like my family, at least my family, we text each other like every day in the month of December, like, hey, what did you do for Christmas this week? What did you do for Christmas? And then we have, big family gathering at Christmas, and I'm really excited. I really love spending time with my whole family. But I digress. Today's video is going to be my December TBR. And you'll catch on, I'm sure, because you are all very smart. But my December TBR definitely has a theme, and it is Christmas. There's only one book in it that is not Christmas related, but that is because I did not get to finish it in November, and I've already started it, so I want to finish it. And so we'll just start with that one, and that's The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So we'll go ahead and read the synopsis. I am already like 60 or so pages into it, so I've already kind of got an idea. Avery Grams has a plan for a better future. Survive high school, sounds smart, win a scholarship, and get out. But her luck changes in an instant when billionaire Tobias Hawthorne dies and leaves her virtually his entire fortune. Well, can that happen to me? That would be great. The only catch? Avery must move into his sprawling mansion, no problem, full of secret passages, riddles, and codes. Unfortunately for Avery, Hawthorne House is also occupied by the family that was just disinherited. Eesh. This includes the 4 Hawthorne grandsons, dangerous, magnetic boys who grew up with every expectation that one day they would inherit billions. Uh-oh. Heir apparent Grayson is convinced that Avery is a con woman, and he's determined to take her down. But his brother Jameson views her as their grandfather's last hurrah, a twisted riddle, a puzzle to be solved. Caught in the world of wealth and privilege, with danger around every turn, Avery will have to play the game herself just to survive. It sounds so good, and I'm really excited to finish it because of the first chapter and a half, 2 chapters. I don't know how many chapters I'm in. It could be 4 at this point. The first 60 pages have been great. So that is my actual plan for the rest of today, is to keep reading this and get it done because I want to see how this is going to end. So the next book on my TBR is Call Me Mrs. Miracle by Debbie Macomber. I know that she is a Christmas master, and a lot of her books are actually Hallmark Channel movies, and I love Hallmark Christmas movies. Like every Saturday night, I'm on the couch watching a Christmas movie. Actually, every Saturday night I record every Hallmark movie, but especially Christmas. I love Hallmark Christmas movies. And I actually feel like I have seen this one. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I have. But we'll read the synopsis. This Christmas, Emily Merkel, just call her Mrs. Miracle, is working in the toy department of Finley's, the last family-owned department store in New York City. And her boss is none other than Jake Finley, the owner's son. For Jake, holiday memories of brightly wrapped gifts, decorated trees, and family gatherings were destroyed in a Christmas Eve tragedy years before. Now Christmas means only one thing to him and to his father, profit, because they need a Christmas miracle to keep the business afloat. Holly Larson needs a miracle too. She wants to give her 8-year-old nephew Gabe the holiday he deserves. Holly's widowed brother is in the army and won't be home for Christmas, but at least she can get Gabe that toy robot from Finley's, the one gift he desperately wants, if she can figure out how to pay for it. Oh, see, I told you I love Christmas, and that just sounds so good. I just want to read it right now. We can't, because we have to read the Inheritance Games first. Y'all got to keep me on track, people. So the next one is Santa Baby by Jennifer Cruz, and if you've seen any of my stories, you know I love a good Jennifer Cruz book. I like her writing. She's quick, concise, to the point, and her stories always have a good, fun little twist. So, and this one also, did not know this, it has 2 novellas by Lori Foster and Carly Phillips. So it's technically 3 books in one, right? So it means I'm going to read a lot of books this month. It's also tiny, so it's okay. Red hot kisses, secret wishes, a gift too scandalous to share. Get ready for a holiday season you'll never forget with 3 New York Times best-selling writers who know what every woman wants for the holidays. You'll believe in Santa all over again with these seductive stories from Jennifer Cruz. Mayhem ensues under the mistletoe as a determined shopper grabs the very last hot toy action figure off the shelf, only to find herself plunged into the middle of a real-life spy game in the arms of a sexy secret agent. Oh, y'all, I'm glad I picked this one up. The one by Lori Foster. 2 dedicated co-workers with lots of secrets and fantasies between them must plan a Christmas party side by side and discover a love worth celebrating in this steamy office romance. And the one by Carly Phillips, a mistletoe moment begins with a no-nonsense lawyer intent on seducing her boss meets his twin instead, after giving him a scintillating kiss that leaves him begging for more. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Y'all, I picked these up blind. I'm not even gonna lie. I went to Second and Charles, and I was just like, I'm gonna pick up as many Christmas books as I can find that sound interesting by the title and the title alone and the cover art. I did not know this was 3 stories, and they all 3 sound really good. I'm kind of sad that the other 2 are just novellas, or maybe they're all just novellas. I wish they were just all 3 full stories. So then we got Merry and Bright, also by Debbie Macomber. And this was just the dog and the cute little farmhouse, which is adorable. Mary Knight is pretty busy these days. She's taking care of her family, decorating for the holidays, and hoping to stay out of the crosshairs of her stressed and by-the-book boss at the consulting firm where she temps. Her own social life is the last thing she has in mind, much less a man. Without her knowledge, Mary's well-meaning mom and brother create an online dating profile for her, minus her photo, and the matches start rolling in. Initially, Mary is hesitant, but she reluctantly decides to give it a whirl. Soon, Mary finds herself chatting with a charming stranger, a man with similar interests and an unmistakably kind soul. Their online exchanges become the brightest part of her day, but meeting face to face is altogether different, and her special friend is the last person Mary expects or desires. Still, sometimes hearts can see what our eyes cannot. In the satisfying seasonal tale, unanticipated love is only a click away. I think we all know who it's going to be just by the synopsis, but still, the intrigue. Y'all. And I know, we all know Debbie Macomber is Mrs. Christmas, so you know it's going to be filled with holiday cheer. Then there is Wrapped Up in Christmas by Janice Lynn, or Janice. Definitely sure that's Janice. And again, that got me, it's the Hallmark book. Y'all, one thing y'all find out about me, I love Hallmark. Okay. Let's read this. Sarah Smith in Pine Hill, Kentucky has had her heart broken in the past. She pours herself into her work at church and into special projects, like making a quilt for a wounded warrior. Bodie Lewis is lost. All he's ever wanted was his career as an Army Ranger, but he was injured in an explosion that killed his brothers in arms. In the hospital, he receives a handmade quilt. Later, he sets out on his final mission to find and thank its maker. It hadn't occurred to him that she might not be an elderly lady, but a lovely young woman. When she mistakes him for a handyman answering her help wanted ad, he doesn't immediately reveal the truth. Sarah's presence and the spirit of the small town bring Brody something he thought he left far behind. Hope. See, sounds so good, y'all. These Christmas books are gonna make me cry. I can see it because they're Hallmark, and Hallmark movies make me cry. I'm gonna be crying. And the last one is Marry Me at Christmas by Susan Mallory. And, well, I just, one little good romance, marry me. It says it's a fool's gold romance, so I hope I'm not going to be, lost. Hopefully. To bridal boutique owner Madeline Krug, organizing a Christmas wedding sounds like a joy. Until she finds out she'll be working closely with the gorgeous brother of the bride, movie star Johnny Blaze. How will a small-town girl like her keep from falling for the world's sexiest guy, especially with mistletoe lurking around every corner? Johnny came to Fool's Gold looking for a normal, not for love. Happily ever after only happens in the movies. Still, nothing about this quirky town is quite what he expected. An ordinary Madeline is the most extraordinary woman he's ever met. Refreshingly honest, disarmingly sweet, achingly beautiful. Planning the perfect wedding leads to candlelit dinners and strolls through snow-covered streets. And Madeline finds Johnny in real life even more captivating than her celebrity crush. But will the action star be brave enough to risk his heart and step into the role of a lifetime? Can I read all these books at the same time? They all sound so good. Y'all, I'm excited for December's TBR. I feel like I haven't been this excited for a month's TBR since, well, honestly, since I read the whole From Blood and Ash series in 1 month, and then I added a few others. I don't quite remember what they were. I could go back and look. I actually think People We Meet on Vacation is one of them. Now, there's a question for you guys. Kind of a little tag on to this video. I do keep a book journal, and I've started keeping it in July. So if that's a video you guys would be interested in, is me going through my book journal and telling you my thoughts on the books I've read since July, just let me know. It could be an interesting little look into my book life this last half of the year. Maybe, quite possibly. So again, welcome to December and happy holidays, and I hope everyone is preparing for whichever holiday that it is that they celebrate, and are ready for all the happy celebratory times, and then New Year's, and then starting a whole new 2022. I don't know that I'm ready for 2022. I'm ready to read these December books, though, I'll tell you that. Those all sound great. All right, well, I'll see you in the next video. I almost said book. We'll see each other in the next book. Okay, bye, guys.